everyone, it's Amber from Urban Timber Revival coming to you from my messy garage, but no matter. Most of you know me for wood mosaics, and this is a nice holiday one, but I like to do other things during the holidays as well. So I have a project that was on my Pinterest list that haunted me for years, and I messed it up quite a few times. But I figured it out last year, and I'm going to show you how to nail it too. Once I got to the bottom of my problem, it was so easy. So let me show you how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to show you a video of me walking through how to do this, but I'm going to have the camera up on the stand. So before I do that, I want to tell you the secret to making these look good. That is to make yourself a wood form. So I made this one out of scrap wood. I can tell you that these angles here are at about 30 degrees, and then I just TP'd it at the top. I'm gonna flip it over here, and then I just stapled it together with some scrap wood. Now, I didn't want to make a bunch of these for different size wood, so I also have a couple inserts here, and I'm gonna grab these. So when I'm building, I can just put these right in here. They do fit, I promise. It's hard to hold my phone and do this, but I can make the triangle size smaller, and of course you can make it as small as you want. Just keep on building those pieces of scrap wood. So for this piece, I did the full triangle. This piece of wood was a little smaller, so I input these little inserts. So that's enough talking. Let me get the show on the road, and I'll show you a video of me making one. Okay, first you need some ornaments, nothing fancy. I would just head to your local thrift store and grab what they have during the holidays. And also if you see some strings of beads, get those too. It's nice to have some filler. Okay, next I'm just going to grab my form, and you want to make sure you put the right side down so it's flush. Now this board's a little bit smaller, so I'm going to use those little pieces of wood I have to make the triangle a little bit smaller. So I advise clamping it down. You don't want a lot of movement in the piece until you get everything glued. So we're gonna put these in just so I can shrink that triangle, and see, they fit this time. It's nice to have two hands. Okay, so once I have this set, I'm gonna grab some glue, and I just happen to have this clear tacky glue. And it's nice because it has a little nozzle on the end, so later in the process you can kind of get in all those nooks and crannies of anything you have left. And I've never actually used this glue before. I don't know how fast it dries, so I'm moving fast here. So I like to take the bigger ornaments and place those around first, and then I come in with the smaller ornaments and fill it in. Okay, so you can see I'm just working in all the holes. And usually I'll do one round of this and let it dry, and then I'll come back later once everything's set and maybe fill in any like gaps I see. Also, this is where having the beads come in handy, because if you have any nooks and crannies where you can see the board, you can just put those little beads down there. I'm gonna carefully try to take this off. Now you might be asking, why don't you just leave the board there until it's dry? Well, let me tell you. My past experience is that you might glue an ornament to the board and then it rips everything up. So I let it get just tacky enough where I can scoot anything in with my finger that I need to fix, and just be brave and pull it up. All right, so there's how it looks. So I wanted to do a few finishing touches on this before I frame it. So you'll see on the bottom, I just put a little piece of wood on the bottom and painted it silver, and I had these cute little Bethlehem stars. Now I picked these up somewhere years ago. They're hard to find, but I know if you get on Etsy, you can order wood Bethlehem stars, little laser cut ones, and you can just spray paint them gold or glitter. And I bet it this time of year, the craft stores would have them too. Okay, so I'm gonna add that on top and we'll get to framing. Okay, here's the final result. I'm gonna zoom in close for you. And I just put a distressed frame on there. I'm not teaching how to do framing today. There's lots of classes on how to do that, but I just did a simple box frame on it. All right, everyone, that wraps up this little tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, just drop it in the comments. I do check several times a week, and I promise I will get back to you. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, everyone. Till next time.